How's it going, everybody? It is August 23rd. This is Merch by Amazon or Merch on Demand sales update. Sorry I've been away for the last couple of days, but I figure this is actually a pretty good day to give you guys an update because of what happened the last 2 days in the US. As you can see here, there was a bit of a spike both Sunday and Monday. I'm recording this on Tuesday, kind of halfway through the day, and today's kind of worrying me because it looks like, if it continues the way it's been going, there's going to be a significant drop today. But again, like I said, it's just afternoon, so we'll see. Overall, my sales today are okay. I have 4 sales, but I just wanted to see the spike in the U.S. sales continue because Sunday with 10 and Monday with 9, and as you can see here, 30, 394 in royalties and 35.49. These days are good. I mean, to get $35 in royalties uh, on merch, or any channel is or platform is pretty good. So far, this month is I was actually thinking about this. I was looking at these numbers and thought about it, and it started out, and it's still going. But let's go with it. Started out pretty terrible, I would say. There were definitely a few big scares, and when you're getting threes and fours, and your average is gets to like a five, it becomes worrisome. But with having about a week or so left, um, I'm not that concerned anymore because, at least for the U.S. market, I'm going to go into this in a second, because it looks like I'm going to beat uh, most of the lowest selling months since November. So I think if I crack 150, 160, that's just going to give me that psychological satisfaction, I guess, that it wasn't a total disaster. That even though my sales have dropped, they're just not crashing and dropping, and this isn't the worst month um, in almost a year. So far, as you can see, I'm sitting at 131, and if we're even looking at the weakest 7-day average, let's say we get another 45 to 50 sales, and we're into 170s, 180s, which is where I want to be. I mean, I like to be up here or higher, but I'm just saying, for what I'm dealing with this month, that's all right with me. As long as I beat these 160s, 170s, I'll be okay. Now, talking about the 10 and the 9, yesterday's sales were, as you can see, 13 sales in total. Now, I was also looking at the numbers and everything, and my average is about 10, and it has been for a couple of months. Now, if my daily average increases by even 2 or 3, that, if you look at the monthly total, the increase itself would be, you know, 60 to 90 sales. Now, if my daily sales drop by that amount, that means that the decrease in sales is just as significant, and that's actually what this brings me to, because this month so far I've made 209 sales. Now, thinking about 209, you know what? That's pretty good. There's a possibility I might do, another 70, 80. Who knows? If I'm lucky, maybe I'll do 100, crack that 300, and then I'm still good with my royalties that I'm expecting to be, anywhere from 800 to $1,000. But look at this. July was actually a pretty, let's say, solid month. And the first 22 days of July, 262 versus 209 this month. And that is a significant drop. And that's not only due to US sales, but overall, this month has been weaker. So I'm 50 sales behind last month. And again, that definitely doesn't feel good. But again, like I said, let me pull up the calendar. Let's see exactly what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days left, and half of today. So again, that's a pretty nice amount of time, especially, like I've made this point before. These kinds of spikes in sales make a huge difference for a very bad month, and that's exactly what's happening this month. I'm having a very bad month, so these kinds of spikes help. And overall, I think this month is going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be that bad, and I'll still be okay with the royalties that I get. I'll just make a quick comment about the other marketplaces. I've also noticed a drop on my Amazon store, my eBay store. Definitely feeling it. So I'm hoping it's just August and the kind of products that I have. But in these 2 days, I've noticed that the products that haven't sold in a while have started selling again. So I think a while ago somebody said that every couple of months, depending on the season, and if it's back to school shopping, if it's summer, if it's holiday shopping, Amazon will change their algorithm and push certain products that haven't sold in a while, and I feel like that's happening with me. So, anyways, that's it for now. Thank you guys. I hope you're having a good month. I'll talk to you soon.